Hi, welcome to my video. My name is Linda and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator who designs and sells digital planners to Stampin' Up demonstrators. I promised that I would share with you how to get started and how to use the app ZoomNotes. I recommend in my Etsy shop that you use GoodNotes 5, but if you want a little bit more from your planner and that little extra, this is the way forward. So we're going to start from the beginning. First thing you need to do is download your ZoomNotes app. I have it attached to my bottom bar. I'm using an iPad 11 and a second generation pencil with my finger, so you'll see why in a bit. The beauty with ZoomNotes is you can flick between finger and pen. I love it, so it's sort of like multi-purpose. So let's go to ZoomNotes. Let's assume you've downloaded the app, which actually at £8 is a bargain. Then what we're going to do is, I've set this up just so that you can see what we're focusing on, but what we're going to do is we are going to open and create a document. So go to create a document using that little plus symbol at the top, and I'm going to go for landscape, because the first thing you want to do is adjust all these icons, and this is my preference icons. This is ones that I've actually set up for my own personal use. We're going to adjust these and mirror them to look just like GoodNotes 5. Now, I prepared earlier a photograph. I took a screenshot of GoodNotes because I don't use it anymore, so I've forgotten how the widgets look. So there we are, there's all the icons at the top. Okay, and we're going to change these to match GoodNotes 5. We're going to ignore those and we're going to ignore those. We're just focusing on these. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is have a little look at what we've got on GoodNotes, and here we've got the zoom. Now, we don't have a zoom up here unless you want to pan in and pan out, but we do have one down here. This Z here is exactly the same as this function on GoodNotes. Okay, so this zoom function is exactly the same, and if we click on it, you'll see. All right, it works almost identical. There's not a lot in it. I'm not a lover, so I don't use it, but if you do use that zoom function, it'll be down here on the right hand side, and it's that little Z in the corner. So I'm going to ignore that one, unfortunately, because it's already set up for you down there. Then we're going to the pen function, and what we want to do is adjust these to mirror these. Okay, whoops, sorry, I'm already in pen function. So if I click on this one, a tools menu pops up, and this is all the tools that are available for you to use and learn, which is great, isn't it? But we've got it locked because obviously this is my tools. So just unlock that, and now we can change it to suit. So if we're mirroring GoodNotes, I'm going to use the pen tool. Now my favourite is the gel pen, and I've already got that set up, so I'm just going to go with it and change it to navy. I like navy. Okay, so we've got the gel pen. Then we've got the rubber, and if we click on that one, it's a clicker, it's like a tap and a little hold. We're going to go to the rub out. Then we've got the highlighter. Click and tap and move to the highlighter. Okay, then we're going to do shapes. Now in ZoomNotes, it's not called shapes, it's called Polygon. So we're going to alter that one to a polygon, and the polygon will give us lots of different shapes. If we have a little look, go to style, there we are. So we've got our shapes in there. Okay, then we've got the Lasso Tool. And in this case it's called selection, so select freehand or select rectangular. I like freehand because it works just like the GoodNotes lasso. Then we want photos. We can have photo album where we can collect one photo, or we can have multiples. So I like multiples only because sometimes you want more than one photo, and that's that one. Then we've got take a picture. Whoops, cancel, click and hold. Then we've got camera, so there's the camera, click on the camera, come out of that, it's going through the process. Then we've got text, where did it go? Then we've got text, so if we find, in this case, That's A for text, the text tool. And then we've got the pointer, which is like, what do we call that? Let me have a little look. We call that the pointer. Oh, the pointer, do. Then we got two bonus ones. So this one actually goes back to the previous link that you did. It's a nifty little tool. Let's just go to there. So we've got link undo or link redo. Now, I'm not really too worried about the redo, but I do absolutely love the undo. So that's like a bonus one for you, okay? And then we got the ZoomNotes, and this is the document properties. At the top there it says document name, etc. So this is for this particular page, okay? And this is all the properties for this page. So that is your basic GoodNotes 5 all set up and ready to go. And we've got to lock it. So go back to the tools, tap and hold, and then lock. So everything on there is now locked and ready for you to use. We're still ignoring these and we're still ignoring these because we're focusing on the GoodNotes options. So now what we're going to do is we're going to close that and we're going to import a digital planner. So let's go back to Dropbox, because when you purchase from me in Etsy, it takes you to the Dropbox, and we'll download the Elegant. So we're going to go for the 2021 standard, and if we click on those three little dots, we've got export down there, and we tap on export, and we want to export straight into ZoomNotes. However, I think as an option, you should consider opening in your files, okay? So I'm going to put export and wait for that. But I think just as a backup, it would be safe to save a copy to files. Then that way, if anything goes wrong, you've always got your planner and you don't have to come to me, although I would give it to you anyway. I would just send you, if you do absolutely lose everything, just message me and I would send you a new one. I'm on my iPad and I'm saving to my Stamping Up directory, and I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to close out of that. I'm going to go to ZoomNotes and I'm going to press the little plus icon at the top, and I'm going to create import. There we are. And go down to iCloud, and I'm going to import from my iPad Stampin' Up. And where is it? There it is, Elegant 2021. There's varying degrees of options, but I would recommend importing as a digital planner. So that's what we're going to do now. And there we are, our planner has been downloaded, and we use our planner in the normal way. Now if you look, watch very carefully. Do you see the pixelation that goes on every time I tap a page? Okay. What happens is your planner just gets used to opening that page and it wants it to make it as clear as possible. Now what we don't want is for it to pixelate every time. I've got a feeling I've already switched it off. Let's have a look here. So on the Z, if you click on the Z and you scroll up, you come to something called PDF page caching and PDF page tiling. Now, when you initially turn to a page, you'll get that sort of like pixelation, but if you turn this on, it won't happen again. So it won't be a reoccurring thing, it'll be a one-off thing, and it's to do with just helping it speed up and be as crystal clear as you could possibly get it, because with ZoomNotes, you can zoom in really high. Look how close you can get to that. Well, you can't do that in GoodNotes. So just be aware that you can zoom in so close. You can see the whites of their eyes, as it were. So be aware of that, okay? So we're in our planner and we've got all of our icons at the top, which mirror and look a lot like GoodNotes up to this point anyway, okay? And that's how we get started on ZoomNotes. I hope it's been helpful. It's exactly the same way I did it when I first downloaded ZoomNotes. It is a huge package and there is quite a large learning curve. However, I'm hoping with my little videos, and I will give you hints and tips and other videos to watch, I hope it's helpful. All right, so always available for questions. Don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching. Bye.